Happy President's Day. I was supposed to be off tonight, but two things occurred to me. One, I was going to be alone as my whole family is somewhere else enjoying themselves. And second, the significance of this holiday. Still technically Washington's birthday, but culturally extended to include Lincoln, right? And it made me think, if President Trump really does ever want to be mentioned in the same paragraph, let alone be on the same mountain with any of our greatest presidents, he needs to realize that everyone on Rushmore was a uniter. And he seems to be wasting an easy way to move in the direction of going from being a known divider to a uniter. Government waste. Everyone wants government to do a better job, right? Everybody wants government to be efficient. It's like when the donkey in Shrek says, everybody love parfait. Certain things are just universal. Waste is one of them. Finding waste, fraud, and abuse is not a new initiative, and it's not hard. Reagan did it with the Grace Commission. He even promised to drain the swamp. People say, oh, Trump came up with that. No, he didn't. Clinton did it with Rigo. Obama did it with his campaign to cut waste. Government and oversight watchdogs find and save billions of dollars regularly. Trump didn't invent savings, so why aren't we on the same page? Two arguments. One, well, we're not on the same page because the left insists on attacking whatever Trump and now Musk do. I reject that argument as the basis of why there are many in this country with reservations about this administration. But I also reject that, yes, I agree, there are lefties online and a rancid fringe of the Democratic Party, even in Congress, who are all in on proving that Trump and Musk are Nazis. And this extends to some in the media who can't quit gotcha mode. They see it as like a sport of trying to expose Trump, scoring points with the cognoscenti. It isn't working. Just stick to what is being done and what matters most to the most in America. Democrats need better ideas. Reporters need better questions, okay? If you want to know why podcasters are eating into our relevancy, it's because we keep acting like the worst of ourselves. Now, the other argument about why we're not together has merit. We're divided because of how this administration is going about its work. How this administration is going about its work. My accusation, Elon Musk and the administration up to this point has been a lot more heat than light. And I get why. Works. Online, Twitter, for Musk and Trump and JD, all the others, it generates buzz, media gets triggered, you get followers, the pod people go crazy. But it's not the same thing. Making podcasters drool is not the same as making positive change for a majority of Americans. They're not listening to the podcasts. They're listening to their pocketbooks and to their kids and to their realities. That's my concern with Musk to this point. No one has ever failed to find government waste, fraud, or abuse. You know, in 2024, the GAO, the Government Accountability Office, said its recommendations saved $667 billion since 2011. All right, so what happens? Now, remember, Musk said it was easy to show what they were finding. Well, then why didn't he? Right? He had to be hassled about not showing proof. They directed us to the DOGE website, right? The website said nothing, right? Then it's waste.gov, which was like someone else's template. And then we get this note. Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day came and went. No roses, no receipts. Then the promise was that it would be this weekend. That came and went. Look, I give Musk a pass on not knowing how judicial review works, but he's supposed to be good at this computer stuff, right? Yet it was not until just before our show that the DOGE website started finally posting the savings they're saying they're finding on their wall of receipts. But many of what they put there are these stupid subscriptions to news organizations like Politico. That's not fraud. Yeah, but we shouldn't be paying for that. Okay, then tell the Republicans and Democrats who wanted the subscriptions in government. You see what I'm saying? This is not a gotcha. This isn't a big deal. And it means nothing in terms of our overall spending. It's just a reminder, these receipts, of all the things they got wrong. Again, I'm not hating on the idea, just the execution. The execution doesn't inspire confidence. It's not the stuff of greatness. Give us time, they say. I will, on grocery prices that are going the wrong way, on Iran, on ending wars while disrespecting our allies. But this, no, this is easy. And you can do it in real time. If you can identify it, you can display it. And you keep getting things wrong, even your receipts. You were wrong about foreign aid going to boost left-wing media. You were wrong about Reuters being a lefty beneficiary. It was Trump who founded that program that they were in. You were wrong about disaster aid money going to help shelters in fancy hotels in New York City. And you were wrong that you could just flash, show us all the receipts. And now he's claiming massive fraud at Social Security Administration. Now, this program matters, but not to him, because he's already botching it in favor of heat over light. He shared this screenshot. All the MAGA and the pod bros with their ski caps and their big cans on their head went crazy. Look at this. Millions of people above the age of 100 are receiving Social Security. This is the biggest fraud ever. This was to back up the claim in the Oval Office that many people receiving Social Security are falsely aged 150 years old. What a scam. So stupid. How did we miss it? Because it's BS. We did some basic research. And once again, the situation with Social Security is not what Mr. Musk suggests. Social Security uses this antiquated computer language called COBOL, C-O-B-O-L. Now, on that system, if a birth date is missing, it automatically codes for May 20, 1875. Why? There's a whole story that goes with it, but that's the answer. 1875 is 150 years ago. I thought he had these genius coders. They didn't know that? Or is he just guessing that you wouldn't know that and you wouldn't find out again? You know, you don't even have to be a coder, okay? If you just Googled the Social Security Administration's Inspector General's report from last year, you'd find that of the people who are 100 years or older, who knew we had 100,000 of them? Did you? I didn't. Anyway, of the ones who are 100 years old or older, 98% don't get payments. Now, Musk sat in the Oval Office and impressed me. He said, you know, I'm going to get things wrong sometimes, and it should be corrected. And he was wrong, and the reporter was correcting him about condoms getting sent to Gaza, which was BS. But he promised to act quickly to correct his mistakes, and he has not. No real receipts. This does not pass muster for me, what he just put out tonight. Late and incomplete. No tweets owning up to his obvious errors, just spreading propaganda 24/7, 365. Not even community notes, which was supposed to be the fix. It makes me wonder if he's trying to make things better or to convince the masses that everything and everyone is bad. I'll tell you what, he's lucky he's not being judged by the Germans, or he would be cited for putting out false statements online. Again, all heat, no light, some punish it. Not here. Here we believe in the marketplace of ideas, even terrible ones. But I'll tell you this, Mr. President, if you are watching tonight on President's Day holiday, I know you want to be considered great. I know you think about your legacy. The only way there is to bring this country together. And convincing the few that government sucks in every way all the time will not make you nor the country great to the many. Hey, thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your screen. And don't forget, click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.